Okay, picture this. You are the main character in this massive, totally unpredictable story. You wake up every single day, you step out your front door, and bam, you immediately run headfirst into the unexpected. I mean, we're talking traffic jams when you're already running late, spilled hot coffee right down the front of your crisp, clean white shirt, canceled plans, or even sudden, massive life changes. And your natural instinct, because it's the instinct we all have, right, is to just put your hands up, plant your feet, and fight against that reality. To literally scream, no, 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 this is not how today was supposed to go. But today, in this explainer, we are embarking on what is honestly the ultimate philosophical challenge. We're looking at a concept from our source material that is so deeply powerful, it can completely rewire how you experience literally every single moment of your life. We are talking about Amor Fati, the art of embracing fate.
So the source poses this incredibly radical question to us. What if you loved everything? Seriously, I want you to truly imagine a life where your internal monologue just stops fighting reality. Think about the sheer, exhausting amount of energy we spend wishing things were different. Wishing it wasn't pouring rain. Wishing that one person hadn't said that one terrible thing to you. Wishing we could somehow magically rewrite the past. Well, what would happen to your mind, to your daily experience, if all that heavy resistance simply evaporated? Like, instead of bracing for impact every time something goes off script, what if you actually welcomed the script revision? You are the protagonist of your own life. And hey, every good protagonist faces adversity. But what if your superpower wasn't gritting your teeth and overcoming it, but radically accepting it with a completely open heart?
Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1, the art of embracing fate, a mindset metamorphosis. This is right where your story truly shifts gears, moving from a rigid posture of defense to one of total, absolute acceptance. Because right now, let's be honest, life is happening to you. You can feel that friction, can't you? It's tense, it's urgent. The days are just ticking by, the events are piling up, and you're constantly being pushed and pulled by circumstances completely out of your control. It feels absolutely exhausting. It's like you're constantly swimming upstream against this rushing current. But our source text offers an immediate, truly profound antidote to all that tension, and it's called Amor Fati. That translates strictly to the art of embracing fate. Not just surviving it, not just grinning and bearing it until the weekend, but the actual art of embracing it. It takes this heavy, uncontrollable weight of fate and completely flips it, turning your relationship with reality into something you actively practice. Now, what's genuinely fascinating about this concept is that word right there, art. The art is in the embrace. Let's actually slow down for a second and just feel the warmth, the expansiveness of this idea. We absolutely are not talking about passive acceptance here. Passive acceptance is, throwing your hands up in defeat and saying, oh, well, whatever happens, happens. I guess I give up. Yeah, that is not at all what our source material is telling us. Embracing fate is an active, artistic choice. It's the conscious, deliberate decision to literally wrap your arms around the reality right in front of you, no matter how jagged or uncomfortable it might be in that exact moment. It's like looking at the canvas of your life, seeing a huge, messy splash of dark paint you definitely did not intend to put there, and deciding, you know what? I'm going to make that the centerpiece of my masterpiece. Which moves us right into our next phase, Section 2, everything that happens, the inevitable collision with fate. Because, as we all know too well, life simply does not stop coming at you, does it?
And this brilliantly illustrates a crossroads you face dozens, maybe hundreds of times a day. On one side, we have our standard baseline human reaction, which is resisting what happens. This is that friction we just talked about, and man, it is deeply exhausting. Honestly, it's a battle you are going to lose every single time because, newsflash, you cannot unhappen what has already happened. On the flip side, we have this powerful directive straight from our source, loving what happens. Think about the sheer difference in momentum here. Resistance takes all your forward energy and just smashes it right into a brick wall. Loving what happens takes that exact same energy and uses it to propel you forward, opening you up completely to the wild possibilities of the present moment.
And listen, our source material is incredibly specific here. And honestly, it's completely uncompromising. The phrase is everything that happens to you. Everything. This is the part of the hero's journey where it gets genuinely difficult, because fate does not pick and choose based on what you'd prefer. Embracing fate doesn't just mean loving the sunny, perfect days, the big promotions at work, or the moments when everything clicks magically into place. I mean, that's easy. This mindset demands that you love the unexpected walls that spring up in your path just as fiercely as you love the wide open roads. The setbacks, the failures, the heartbreaks, they are all part of the everything. They absolutely belong to your story. And to truly practice Amor Fati means extending your embrace to include the whole shebang. So, we are reaching the climax of our explainer now. Section 3, How to Love It, Transforming Resistance into Embrace. We totally get the theory now, so let's get into the action. Let's move to and see how this builds into a really visceral internal journey. This is your real-time metamorphosis. Step 1, you have to clearly see what happens. You just acknowledge reality totally stripped of the cloudy expectations blinding you. Just look at the cold, hard facts of the moment. Step 2, you embrace the fate. This is where you consciously drop the resistance. You accept that this event is now permanently, forever, woven into the fabric of your life. And then, step 3, the ultimate leap. You choose to love it. This right here is the core promise of our source. You actively look at the situation and you find the utility, the lesson, or honestly, simply the beauty in the incredible fact that you are alive to experience it at all.
To deepen this a bit, let's look at how you actually execute this when you're out there in the messy, real world. First, you encounter the unexpected. Your heart rate spikes. That loud narrative in your head starts screaming that everything is going terribly wrong. Second, you catch that instinctive urge to fight and you intentionally release it. You just take a deep breath. You loosen your mental grip on how you thought today was supposed to go. And third, you transform that neutral acceptance into active love. You literally tell yourself, this is exactly what was meant to happen to me today because, well, it is what is happening to me today. So how can I use this? Just like that, you are no longer a victim of circumstance, you are an active, empowered participant in your own destiny.
Which brings us to our final destination, approaching a really calm resolution in Section 4, achieving Amor Fati, the final transformation. This is the exact moment where all that friction finally gives way to profound peace. So, the crucial point is this massive idea the source drops on us right here. How to love everything. Just let the sheer magnitude of those words sink in for a second. This is not a small, cute life hack. This isn't just some minor tweak to your morning routine. To learn how to love everything is a complete and total rewiring of the human experience. It is absolutely the pinnacle of this philosophical challenge. When you stop sorting the events of your life into these little arbitrary categories of good and bad, and instead view all of them as necessary, vital fuel for your own existence, you become virtually unbreakable. And that, my friends, is exactly why this transformed mindset matters so deeply for your personal growth. Amor Fati is the ultimate embrace of your own story. You are the author, you are the protagonist, and every single chapter, the huge triumphs, the deep tragedies, even the completely mundane Tuesday afternoons, they belong exclusively to you. When you master the art of embracing fate, you stop waiting around for the story to get good, and you suddenly realize it already is. You reclaim all that massive energy you used to waste on wishing things were different, and you pour it directly into fully experiencing the beautiful, messy life you actually have. So I want to leave you with this final, provocative thought. You are going to finish this explainer, and you are going to go right back out into your wildly unpredictable life. And sooner or later, maybe in an hour, maybe tomorrow morning, something is going to go completely off script. The unexpected is going to arrive right at your front door. The next time fate happens, will you love it?